All right, all right. Fans of Moravia, thank you for staying with us through this extended weather delay down here at Graceland University. We had to abort the press box for a tornado warning and some heavy storms move through, but we are going to try to get this game started. The teams are taking the field currently, and kickoff is set for 8:15. So here we are down here at Graceland University, Lamoni Demons against the Moravia Mohawks. And tonight, as a little pregame interview, I got athletic director and man of many talents, Matt Finley. So, Coach, can you give us some insight into some intel here on Lamoni and just any general updates you want to give about the Mohawk Athletic Department? A lot of exciting things going on, so give us an update.
Well, we had our home cross country meet last night, which was really fun to have everybody out there at Honey Creek, and kind of ran a new route last night that allowed people to see the runners quite a few times as they went by. So it was a great experience for that.
Yeah, Honey Creek's really been a huge benefit to, I know the Moravia community and the Southern Iowa community in general, but just having the golf team and, like you mentioned, the cross-country events out there. A lot of kids out for cross-country. It looked like we gained several people on that front, so that's good to see. And so, yeah, happy to have the Honey Creek out there just for a place for our kids and our athletic events, and good to partner with them.
Yeah, I mean, when we went out there last year, and Darren Fisher, the golf coach and pro out there, allowed us to come out and use the course to run. It was a great benefit. It really helped our kids out and helped spark some people to come out and give it a shot. So
yeah, one of the things I really like about that is, a lot of times schools that are our size have to go somewhere else to partake in cross country or golf. So just having Honey Creek there as a place that we can offer, everything's about what you can offer. We of course we want academics to be strong in Moravia, but a variety of extracurricular activities also draws people, I think, to our smaller schools. So it's such a blessing to have Honey Creek out there to help support us. And Coach Finley, I know you help out with football too. What's the scouting report on the Demons here tonight?
they're going to be very quick and physical up front. I know their quarterback Patrick Savage is really good. They're one of the favorites to win the district, so it's going to be really tough for us tonight. But I can see the Mohawks pulling it off on their homecoming.
How do you think this weather will impact maybe Coach Whitlow's strategy for the game, or even Lamoni's probably looking to run here, I would guess, to begin with?
I think it might impact Lamoni a little bit more with the wet surface. Their ability to cut might be hampered a little bit. We're more, straight ahead, ground and pound. We're not going to try and throw it 40 yards downfield either, so it's going to be straight on.
Yeah, you bet. There was, I don't know how much rain we got. It came in a hurry, but honestly, the Graceland field looks like it held up well. I mean, it's a beautiful facility down here that they have. Wonderful, I'm sure, for Lamoni to be able to play their football games here. And I don't think the Mohawk field maybe would have held up to that much rain quite as good, but I don't see anybody slipping around really out there here during warm-ups. So that's good to see, and hopefully we'll see what Denny Whitlow can cook up here against the Demons. So I know fall sports are just around the corner, Coach. Do you have? I know I went to the triangular volleyball game there the other night. Some really good competition with Van Buren and Cardinal. Tough games for our girls, but it's good to see them compete out there. They did have a couple close matches, and it was just good to see. And then basketball is coming up right around the corner. I was in the gym there during the weather delay and saw Brendan Gray practicing with the Graceland team. So all that stuff's coming up here quick. What do you expect from Mohawk Fall Athletics?
Well, finishing up with volleyball, football, and cross country here, I expect a few big things. I know we got our homecoming for football coming up in 2 weeks, and I know we're planning on sort of trying to do a pep bus on that Thursday for the volleyball team to take kids over when we play Wayne over there, so that way they get a nice big crowd for that and support there. So, and cross country, we got several meets still coming up. We got another one out at Honey Creek. It's not ours, it's Centerville, and they're going to run a similar course to what we had last night. And then football, we got Mormon Trail next Friday, and then we'll have Seymour for homecoming, and basically our trophy game. You know, the Warhawk Trophy will be on the line for that one. So
always good energy. Always good energy around the Seymour game, and don't want to overlook Mormon Trail or even this game here tonight. One of the things last week, as we went to Murray, the Mohawks took a pretty tough loss, 26-21. Turnovers were a big key in that second half. Mohawks had several fumbles. During practice this week, was there more focus on ball security because of that, or how does you as coaches try to get the team to rebound mentally from a game like that, a winnable game that just literally slipped through our fingers by way of fumble? Is there anything extra that you do, Coach, during the week to try to flush that game and move on?
Yeah, you basically try and flush it, move on, see what was working, what wasn't, and then try and fix where it is. I think we're going to have a new center out there. I believe RJ Hamilton's going to be snapping for us tonight, so I think that's going to help some of that. I know we had some snap issues last Friday, and then which led to some of those fumbles or killed some of our drives when we were trying to start off. So it's just working on that offensive line and trying to get it better and better, because we're going to have RJ back tonight. We're going to have Ryan Rigdon. He's going to be eligible now, and then Zach Knapp will be out there too. So I mean, we're adding 2 seniors and a junior to our lineup tonight. So, and I know those boys have been eager to get out on that field and show what they can do.
Yeah, looking forward to getting a boost from them guys. And thank you, Coach, for the interview. We appreciate all you do for Moravia Athletics, and good luck tonight.
Not a problem. Thank you.
All right, Mohawk fans, we're warm-ups are well underway here. We did work through some technical difficulties. Big thank you out there to Joe Millage for his technical support. You are tuned in to KIICradio.com, live stream of the Mohawks. You can catch us on KIICradio.com or on the Thunder Country app. So thank you for all our supporters and listeners out there, and be sure to tell all your friends to tune into the Mohawks for home and away games. Any game you can't make it in, just be sure to give us a listen. We do appreciate it. Kaylee Cloyd is going to be on the camera again tonight, so she had such a good time last week, decided she would try it again. So here we are.
Can't hear you very well.
We are going to take a minute here to go through our sponsors. And I'm going to adjust the microphone here a little bit. Hopefully you can hear us a little better. Be sure to text in too. Text in, let us know where you're listening from. We'd love to hear from you. You can just text me at 641-895-4433. And also, if you're not hearing us okay, or something we can do to make your experience better, please give us that feedback too. We want everyone to enjoy the Mohawk football games. So we'll get going here with our sponsors. Big thank you to all our sponsors that make this possible. It's a huge treat for me to be able to be on the radio and do the Mohawk football games. I do love it. So big thank you out there to all the sponsors that make this happen. So we'll get started here with Double D Repair. Double D Repair, southeast of Albia, is an ag and heavy equipment repair shop. Take it to them, or they'll come to you with their mobile service truck. Call Double D Repair for all your large and small equipment repairs. 641-777-6754. That's Double D Repair, proud sponsor of Moravia football.
Lighthouse Church of the Nazarene. Lighthouse Church of the Nazarene welcomes you to worship with them on Sundays at 10:30 and 6 p.m. On Wednesdays at 7, find activities for all ages. Whether you are visiting the lake area or a longtime resident, you'll be welcome at the Lighthouse Church of the Nazarene. Lighthouse is proud of Moravia athletes.
The Hall Tree, located on the west side of the square in Centerville. Women's fashion boutique, carrying all the trendy name brand clothes from junior to plus sizes, where fashion is fun and good customer service is a must. The Hall Tree on the square in Centerville, proud sponsor of Moravia Athletics.
M&W Welding. M&W Welding has been in business in southern Iowa since 1979, located southeast of Moravia. They build inline and side-by-side hay trailers. They can also build all your tractor and skid loader attachments to get the job done. Proud sponsor of Moravia Athletics.
Hardee's. Hardee's wishes everyone a happy and healthy playing season this year. Tune in to the Hardee's Football Preview Show on KIIC Fridays at 7 a.m. live from Hardee's in Albia. Proud to sponsor Moravia Athletics.
Rathbun Marina. Rathbun Marina is the premier boating destination on Rathbun Lake. Rathbun Marina has over 200 slips and 88 campsites, a newly remodeled store, marine service and repair, fuel dock, and boat and trailer storage, and tight security. If camping isn't your thing, stay at the Lakeside Inn, where every room has a lake view balcony. Check out all the amenities at rathbunlakemarina.com. Proud sponsor of Moravia football.
We have Slumberland Furniture. Slumberland Furniture is having their $2 million retirement sale going on now. Additional discounts have been added. Stop in for the best selection soon. That's Slumberland Furniture in Oskaloosa.
Beatty Electric. Beatty Electric is your local full-service electrical contracting firm offering residential, commercial, farm, and industrial electrical installation for new construction, remodeling, and repairs. Give them a call at 641-724-9851 for all your electrical needs. Beatty Electric supports Mohawk football all season long. Go Mohawks.
All right, big thank you again to all our sponsors of Mohawk football. If you are interested in sponsorships, you can call the station, KIIC, and they'll give you the details. It is a prorated sponsorship, so it's on a per-game basis. So if you have any interest in sponsoring Mohawk football on KIIC, please give the station a call. Again, big thank you to all our sponsors out there. We are sitting here about a little over 15 minutes from kickoff. Like I said before, the field conditions look pretty good given the rainstorm that we just got. And I talked to head coach Denny Whitlow before I came up here, and he was talking about the storms, and hopefully during this window we can get this game in. He mentioned the fact that with Pancake Day going on tomorrow, it was going to be a tough one to reschedule. So by all accounts, we're going to do everything we can to get this football game in tonight. So we got a Go Big Blue from Tava and Gus. And we got Jada and Weston. Love watching their Mohawks, as well as Dad, Rick Gruning, who is the stat man. Let's go Mohawks. So thank you for texting in. We do appreciate it. And as always, thank you for listening. I know Coach Finley was on with us during the pregame, and he was talking about the Lamoni quarterback in particular. And his stats are pretty good this year. I think he's 22 of 32 with 7 touchdowns against 3 interceptions. So that'll be a big challenge tonight for the Mohawks. With the weather delay, we didn't get a chance to get the starting lineup, so we'll get them to you as soon as we can. With the new faces coming in on the Mohawk squad, it'll be interesting to see if the Mohawks bring them into the starting lineup or off the bench. So we're looking forward to that and seeing what all happens. Have my wife Kaylee Cloyd doing the camera here, and she's also on the radio. She doesn't say a lot. She's not as comfortable talking to the public as she says I am. But I did want to ask her. There was quite a bit of preparation last week for the Corn Carnival, and the storms kind of rained it out. So what was the overall outlook in the Blakesburg community having to cancel the big festival?
Yeah, I think some people were a little upset. I mean, there was nothing you can do. It poured all day, but I mean, you put a lot of time and money and, just resources into building a float. But our school is an awesome school down at Blakesburg, and so we got some people in the town, and we had a mini parade for the kids during the school day on Monday, which they loved. We handed out candy, and people got to see the float, so it was pretty neat.
So much like tonight, even with the weather delays, the show must go on. So wonderful. It's wonderful news out of Blakesburg. I know I was slightly disappointed that I didn't get to go to the parade, and it's just I pride myself on the small communities and the festivals they put on. I just love to see it. There's definitely something special about it that you can't get just everywhere. So get out and support your local festivals. I know Oktoberfest is coming up, and big news story. I'm sure most anybody that has any kind of news outlet is probably aware that the now famous Carson King is going to be the marshal down at the Oktoberfest parade, and what a story he has. Started out with a simple game day sign when College Game Day was up in Ames, and as of tonight, I think he's raising money till the end of the month, but as of tonight, he is over the $2 million mark with the matches. So what an incredible story that is. I know we've talked about that, Kaylee. Just what are your thoughts on that? Just what an impact he's made. I know there's been some recent negative stuff, but we're going to focus on the positive. $2 million for the kids' hospital is just an amazing story. So.
Yeah, I think it's pretty neat. He is just a regular person that could have easily took that money and put it towards his college loans or going out and buying something that he wanted, but instead he chose to give it to the kids, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, like I said, that is just an amazing story. That thing really took off, and who would have thought just a week ago the guys raised $2 million. Coming up on 2 weeks, I guess 2 weeks tomorrow, but
yeah, and
$2 million in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and tomorrow is Carson King Day.
Yeah. So what a neat story that is, and just happy to see a guy use that for good.
Would like to draw your attention to the 20-yard line down on the football field.
Looks like this is homecoming week for the Lamoni Demons. We got some recognition going on the field down here today. It's talking about the National Guard. Big thank you. Everybody's clapping. It's good to see that. Private Niebauer getting recognized there for his service with the Iowa National Guard. So always good to see that. It's always good to stand and clap for our veterans. And we're getting ready to get going here. I might be at a disadvantage. I might have forgot a pen. R.J. Hamilton getting the start on defensive end. And we got Ryan Rigdon in also, Will Martin, Caleb Templeton. You got Zach Knapp in, getting the start. Tanner Cormany, been a familiar face for the Mohawks. He's plays both sides of the ball, just all over the field for him. Does a really nice job.
And linebacker, junior, number 37, Brett Cormany.
Brett Cormany also big in on the Mohawks. Then you got Gavin Hennerts getting the start tonight also. So Mohawks switching things up a little bit. I know Coach Finley talked about some kids that are getting back to playing tonight, and several of them cracking the lineup.
Number 5, Cale Ozier. Running back, junior, number 32, Xander Reed.
It's tight quarters up here. We got some people coming up the ladder, so.
Senior, number 50, Shirley Niebauer.
I'll give you the starting lineup here for the Demons in just a second.
Tight end and junior number 52, Dakota Boswell. And at tight end, senior number 72, Anthony Gray.
All right, the starting lineup for the Demons. You got Cale Ogier, Patrick Savage, who Finley mentioned. He's a senior this year. We've seen his name a lot. He does a lot for the Demons. Xander Reed, Ethan Owen, Sholey Niebauer, Dakota Boswell, and Steven Ansong. And we are getting ready for the national anthem, and then we will get ready for kickoff.
Under the direction of Mr. Aaron Comer.
All right, the national anthem just finished up, and we're getting close to kicking this game off. Looks like we have a few faithful from Moravia across the stadium looking at us, so that's good to see. A few people braved the weather. We are in for probably a long night tonight, so got a lot of people checking in. Tyrell Welch, glad the weather delay's over. Amen to that, brother. Go Mohawks, he says. We got Justin Anderson out there watching live from San Pedro Sula, Honduras. So if anybody can top that one, please text in, because I think he gets the longest one out there tonight. And then we got big Go Mohawks from Cowboy Kaysen and Colton Beals. So thank you all for tuning in, and be sure to text me 641-895-4433. We'll get you out on the text line. And we're getting ready here for Mohawk football, brought to you by KIIC Thunder Country. Looks like the Demons come in at 3-1. I saw the score last week. They manhandled Mormon Trail pretty good. I think they threw up 70-some points. So yeah, got a lot going on with the Mohawk coaching staff. It sounded like maybe had an old program up there, not sure, but all right, it looks like the Mohawks, Logan Johnson coming out with the tee. He's going to kick off going to the north. So Mohawks are going to defend the south end zone.
Clock. They're ready to go.
Going to be tight quarters up here tonight, would appear.
Got me?
All right, we're trying to get the clock going here. Still showing 4 minutes. We're going to get going early.
They got it? Okay.
Moravia set to kick it off to begin the contest, defending the south goal. Number 11, Logan Johnson, teeing it up for the Mohawks.
Looked like the Demons had a little team prayer there to start the game. Don't see that every day, so tip of the hat to them for that.
Yeah, I think a school in Des Moines just banned it.
Yeah, so good to see it's still alive and well here in southern Iowa anyway. Logan Johnson in to kick for the Mohawks.
For the Demons. They began homecoming.
We're up here a long ways, so I might struggle with numbers tonight. The Demon numbers are really hard to pick up on the shoulder pads, so I'll do the best I can. The black on red here at the Graceland Stadium is just really hard to see from this press box. We're having to hold the football, still a little windy down there, and Logan Johnson in to kick. He gets a good hop. Oh, the Mohawks with some trickery there, took a big hop over the first line. It is recovered, it looked like by number 11, Evans. So after that, good kick there by Logan Johnson. Ball bounced around a lot, but Lamoni is able to cover it. And they will take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. So the yard markers are for the college field, so it's going to be a little tough.
Savage takes it around.
Savage on the carry, tackled by several Mohawks on the play. Looks like we had a second there where we lost you. Sounds like we're back now. So Savage with the carry takes it out to the 29-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 for the Demons. And coming up, Savage fakes the handoff, goes for the pass. It's complete. Out to Ethan Owen, number 44. Tackle made by number 8, Ryan Rigdon.
First down and 10 to go for the Demons.
It will be 1st and 10 for the Demons, and they take it to the, the Mohawk 33-yard line. Shout out, Kaysen Parker and Graceland say go Mohawks and go Cloyds. So thank you for that. We do love the Woodwards. Clinton Jess too. Snap. Big sack there by R.J. Hamilton. The snap just goes straight up out of his hands. And R.J. Hamilton there with a big sack right up the middle. Takes it back to the 30, about the 38.5-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 15, 3rd down. Yeah, I was right. 2nd down. 2nd down and a long 15 to go here for Lamoni. We got a flag on the play.
Okay, well, false start. Hey, we got a chance to stop here.
Yeah. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the Demons. Demons takes it all the way back to the 36-yard line, their own 36-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and 21 for Lamoni. See what the Mohawks do here on 2nd down. Savage fakes the handoff. He's wrapped up by Ryan Rigdon. Got there first. R.J. Hamilton in on the stop.
Ryan Rigdon in on the stop for the Mohawks.
Yeah,
Third and 22 to go for the Demons.
picked up a couple on that play, but 3rd and 22 from the 35-yard line. So here we go. Oh, the fumbled snap again. R.J. Hamilton in on the stop. That is a big, big sack. Back at the 26-yard line, R.J. Hamilton with 2 sacks, both on missed snaps. But R.J. Hamilton having a big first drive there. And it's 4th down and a long ways, folks, so I can only assume they're going to punt. So Caleb Templeton is back to receive for the Mohawks. It's going to be a 3 and out here to start. Pretty good boot, but it goes out of bounds. Goes out of bounds. Marks it off at the 9-yard line. I didn't get a good angle on it, so Mohawks will take over 1st and 10 here. Their first offensive possession of the game after a long weather delay. Defense came out fired up, so interested to see what the Mohawk offense can do here. Handoff goes to Cormany. Tanner Cormany gets to the outside there. Gets out to the 15-yard line. So it's a little easier to keep track of the Mohawk side of the field right now as the yard markers actually line up, and then when we get to the 40, it starts going the other way. So the left side of your screen gets to be a little confusing, but good run there by Tanner Cormany. And it'll bring up 2nd down and about 4 for the Mohawks. Mike Gray commenting in on that good defensive stop, says nice D. Good to hear from Mike. Thanks for texting. Oh, and the Mohawks have a missed snap. Oh, no. And it goes. Yep, so that fumble play, you have to attribute that to the weather, I would assume. The snap just couldn't get a handle on it, went to jump on it on the field there, squirted into the end zone, and Lamoni recovers it for the first touchdown of the game. So after a Mohawk stop, there's a flag on the play on the 2-point conversion here. It's a false start on Lamoni. It'll take them back 5 yards. They'll do the attempt from the 8-yard line.
Illegal procedure against Lamoni. They'll replay the try.
So Lamoni is leading 6-0 here. The extra point is coming up. We are trying to update the scoreboard here, having a little bit of difficulty with that. We've had to work through some technical difficulties here tonight. The pass is broken up there by Will Martin. So there you go. We're 7:56 to go here in the first quarter. Lamoni off the turnover, recovered in the end zone. They go up 6-0 on the Mohawks. Mohawks looking to get the ball back here and get the offense on track. So again, 6-0 here. 6-0. Trying to get our scoreboard to update, but they just have to tune in and listen. So Mohawk defense looked good there to start the game. Offense, much like we saw the same thing with Lamoni. They had 2 snaps that were kind of in and out of his hands, and then Moravia had the same thing happen, and it turned into 6 points for
Watch that second row.
Lamoni. And I'm trying to see who's kicking here. It looks like Ansong for the Demons, and back to receive for the Mohawks. Caleb Templeton.
For the Demons, Stephen Ansong.
And Tanner Cormany. Ansong in to kick. It's a good one. Templeton takes it. Tries to get outside, and he's wrapped up just past the 10-yard line. Gets out to the 14. So it'll be 1st and 10 Mohawks from the 14-yard line.
Mohawks brought down on a nice tackle by Dakota Boswell.
Got Boswell in on the stop there for Lamoni. 1st and 10 Mohawks. Here to midway through this first quarter, second offensive possession. Looking to see if we can get a touchdown. Oh, another. This is the snaps again are plaguing the Mohawks deep in their own territory here.
On the coverage for the Demons, Julian Niebauer and Stephen Ansong.
So on the snap, tackles made back inside the 5-yard line on the 4, so it's going to be 2nd down and 20. Mohawks deep in their own territory here on this 2nd down. See what we can do. And the call is a safety.
Safety on the play gives Lamoni.
So the call is a safety as he tried to throw it.
Will be kicking or punting the ball back to the Demons with 7:07 to go in the first quarter, 8-0 in favor of the Demons.
He was outside. It was like a corner blitz. Outside linebacker. Yeah.
So
Harrison Sellers and Javen Evans back.
after the safety, it's 8-0. 8-0 for Lamoni. And the Mohawks are going to have to kick from the 15-yard line. So Lamoni getting ready to take back over here on offense.
Yeah, we're actually matching up with them physically, though. I think we're going to get some breaks here. So we just got to stop snapping the ball over his head, and then we got to just keep playing good defense. We'll be all right.
Logan Johnson teeing it up.
He's got to get rid of that ball. He didn't see it coming. Oh, we got it.
There's an onside kick recovered by the Mohawks, so big play there. It does go the 10 yards. It is recovered by Ryan Rigdon, so beautiful onside kick there. That's going to
Keep our composure and hit.
Ball at the 30-yard line.
it's going to take over at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 Mohawks. Big play there to get the ball back. Let's see what the offense can do. Tanner Cormany on the carry. Gets a good gain. Takes it out to the 34-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down, around 5 to go here for the Mohawks after the carry by Cormany. So Mohawks looking to get a 1st down and keep this drive going.
Catch it because he got one hand over there and got it. Gotcha.
flags on the play. Goes against the Mohawks. It's going to be
against the Mohawks. That's going to move it back 5 yards.
second down and 10 to go back at the 29-yard line. So the penalty there negates the first down run, and Mohawks will try again here. Second down and 10.
44's not here. Yeah, he's the one that blitzed.
So the Mohawks send Cormany in motion. They fake the handoff, goes up the middle to Brett Cormany, the fullback. He gets about 4 yards on the play, takes it out to the 33-yard line. It's going to be third down and 6 to go here for the Mohawks.
On the carry for the Mohawks, brought down by Stephen Ansong. 4 yards on the carry brings up third down 7.
Mohawks use that motion in the backfield. They fake the handoff to Cormany and then give it inside to Cormany and pick up some positive yards. So big third down here for the Mohawk offense. You got Bryce Castor split out wide and Caden Whitlow here on the short side of the field.
That's gone.
Will Martin with a big carry off the far sideline.
Will Martin on the carry for the Mohawks. Ran out of
Takes it out at the 36-yard line, Lamoni's 36-yard line. That's this college field's a little deceptive. It looks like you got a lot of green out in front of you, but the sideline's a little tighter in 8-man football, so they were able to close the gap, but not before Will Martin gets the Mohawk first down. So big run there to keep this drive alive on 3rd and 7. Tanner Cormany on the carry. He's tackled back at the 39-yard line. It's going to be second down and 15.
Flag on the play, holding assist.
Oh, there's a hold on the play as well.
The Mohawks.
Holding on the Mohawks after the loss of 5. The penalty is declined, so it'll bring up second down and 15. Ball on the 39-yard line. Pass out to Bryce Castor is incomplete. Bring up third down and 15 for the Mohawks. Again, the Mohawks are down 8-0. Our live scoreboard, we're having some issues updating it, so at the first chance we get, we'll get a call in for some technical support and see if we can get that up and going for you. But Mohawks down 8 here, 3rd and 15. Ball on the 39-yard line. There's another flag on the play. It's a false start on the Mohawks. It's going to be third down and 20 from the 34-yard line. So big third down coming up here. The fake to Cormany. Will Martin with a toss up. He throws to the corner for Castor, and he just can't quite run under there. Just a little bit long on the throw. Castor couldn't catch up to it. It's going to be so 4th down and 20. Tanner Cormany back to punt for the Mohawks. Penalties plagued that drive. And another snap issue, and it's going to be a big play for Lamoni. The snap there, just have to believe it's the wet football causing some issues for the Mohawks, but Lamoni is going to tackle Tanner Cormany back at the 21-yard line. So short field again here for Lamoni, and field position not a friend of the Mohawks so far the first quarter of this game. There is 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lamoni leading 8-0, taking over on the 21-yard line. And Savage with the handoff. Several Mohawks in to stop that. They do blow it dead. We get a big go Mohawks from the Helmick family. Good to hear from them.
Brought down by Ryan Rigdon.
Thank you again for texting in. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening in. Hopefully we'll get the Mohawks going here. Second down and 6. Ball on the 17 here for the Demons. And Patrick Savage in there at quarterback. Good size front there for Lamoni. We'll see what the Mohawk defense can do here. Savage with the handoff again. Tanner Cormany slashes through the line to make that tackle. Ryan Rigdon in on the stop. R.J. Hamilton makes it down the line, and several Mohawks in on that stop. So it's going to be third down. Third down, 4 to go. Zach Knapp also in on that tackle. So here we go for the Mohawks. Third down and about 5. Big chance here for the defense. And Lamoni comes out with everything spread wide. Oh, it is a bad snap. Got to get there. And he does. And he does. Big play for the Mohawks. He comes over. Just the wet ball causes a misstep there for the Lamoni Demons. And the Mohawks will take over first and 10
Ball at the 28-yard line.
at their own 28-yard line. But that drive started first and 10 on the 21-yard line. Mohawks able to force the turnover and looking to capitalize here after that momentum swing. Cormany in motion, and he takes it. He's going. Good gain there by Cormany, just speed to the far side of the field. There is a flag on the play. It's going to be holding on the Mohawks. So that penalty will go against the Mohawks. It's a 10-yard penalty. See where they mark it back. It's going to go back to the 21-yard line. But it will be first down for the Mohawks.
First down and 18 for the Mohawks.
I will say first down and 17 there for the Mohawks. Oh, the screen pass is caught there by Cormany. Brett Cormany up the sideline for a big gain. Will Martin laid that ball up. Took a while to come down, but Cormany sneaks in behind the defense. Goes for a big gain. Gets a lot of yards back. Takes it out to the 36-yard line. So after the holding penalty, big gainer there on the screen play to Brett Cormany. It's going to be second down. And about 1.5 here for the Mohawks. So big gain there to Cormany. Tanner Cormany, another good run. Takes it out to Lamoni's 30-yard line. It's going to be a first down.
Carries good enough for a first down. Ball into Lamoni territory, the 30-yard line. Will Martin on the quarterback keep.
Will Martin on the keeper for the Mohawks. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Second and 12.
For the Demons.
No, they're coming from the backside. That 44, he's just full. Well, I don't know where he's at now. He's on the line. They moved him to the line.
44 is backside.
Yeah, he moved.
44 is playing backside and 81 is tight.
There you go. Perfect.
Hand off to Corman. He's got some blockers out front.
Guys, get out there.
Tanner Cormany.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 at the 29-yard line. So
3rd down and 9 to go for the
Mohawks
What do we got?
moving the ball here. 3rd down and 9. Be interesting to see what they come up with a play call. Got R.J. Hamilton in there at center. Will Martin back in the gun, and the Cormanies are split out. Tanner was in motion there. Flags on the play. It's going to be another penalty on the Mohawks.
Illegal procedure assessed against the Mohawks. Moves the ball back 5 yards. 3rd down and 14 to go for the Mohawks.
Be 3rd down, 14 to go for the Mohawks after the penalty. And see what the Mohawks can do here. Been behind the sticks a couple times this drive already. There's a fumble on the play.
Fumble on the handoff.
It's recovered by Lamoni. It's recovered on their own 35-yard line.
Football recovered by Shirley Niebauer. 1st down and 10 for Lamoni. Ball to the 35-yard line.
2.1 seconds here. 2.1 to record.
Is Zach tired? Is that why he's out?
Demons take over. Savage with the handoff.
Xander Reed, the ball carrier.
Had a hole there. Reed had a hole there.
By number 7,
And
Bryce Castor. At the end of the 1st quarter, Lamoni leads 8-0. At this time, I'd like to introduce
it's the end of the 1st quarter. We're going to give you our sponsor updates here
Madison Eakes.
for the Mohawks.
Lorelei Yeagle. Senior Sky Franklin.
Big thank you to all our sponsors out there. So Kaylee will get us started with sponsors.
Double D Repair. Double D Repair southeast of Albia is an ag and heavy equipment repair shop. Take it to them or they'll come to you with their mobile service truck. Call Double D Repair for all your large and small equipment repairs. 641-777-6754. Double D Repair, proud sponsor of Moravia football.
We got Lighthouse Church of the Nazarene. Welcomes you to worship with them Sundays at 10:30 and 6 p.m. On Wednesdays at 7. Find activities for all ages. Whether you're visiting the lake area or a longtime resident, you'll be welcome at Lighthouse Church of the Nazarene. Lighthouse is a proud sponsor of Moravia Athletes.
The Hall Tree. The Hall Tree located on the west side of the square in Centerville. Women's fashion boutique carrying all the trendy name brand clothes from junior to plus sizes, where fashion is fun and customer service is a must. The Hall Tree on the square in Centerville, proud sponsor of Moravia Athletics.
Second quarter, Lemoyne has the ball.
M&W Welding. M&W Welding has been in business in southern Iowa since 1979. Located southeast of Moravia, they build inline and side-by-side hay trailers. They can also build all your tractor and skid loaders attachments to get the job done. Proud to sponsor Moravia Athletics. And we're here to start the second quarter. And a flag on the play.
Yeah, there's a huge split between guard and tight end.
See what that looks like.
Legal procedure against the Demons. 5-yard penalty brings up second down and 12 to go.
Yeah, I get it.
So we'll start the second quarter again here. Play to the far side of the field there. Reed on the carry again. A couple of Mohawks push him out of bounds. Right at just across midfield.
Xander Reed takes it around the right side. Third down and 4 to go for Lamoni. Ball just across midfield.
Third down, 4 to go. Just on the other side of midfield here. Mohawk defense looking to hold again. Oh, good run there. Good run there by the Demons. Savage on the keeper. Faked a pitch there and just turned upfield. Gets it right to the 30-yard line.
The carry's good enough for a Lamoni Demon first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10.
They decided not to run towards RJ, I'm guessing. Yep.
Another run up the middle there.
Tell them to switch RJ.
Xander Reed takes it up the middle.
Switch sides with RJ.
Brought down by Caleb
Reed
Templeton.
on the carry. Templeton on the
8 yards on
tackle.
the run. Second down and 2 to go.
Switch RJ.
2nd and 2 to go for Lamoni.
Caden
About
Allen
the
into the DMIL.
23-yard line.
Don't let them see which side you're going to put RJ.
Looks like Lamoni offense is trying to run away from R.J. Hamilton here, so smart move by them. Mohawks had good penetration, and the Lamoni runner just kept his legs going. Several Mohawks in on the stop. I see Ian Pageant getting up off the...
Cam Wilger on the carry for the Demons. Moves the chains. Another Lamoni Demon first down.
That goes for a first down. Several Mohawks in on that stop.
Ball to 17-yard line of the Mohawks.
They're going to keep running away from RJ.
1st and 10. Right about the 16-yard line. Savage is going to keep it. He's shifty. He's going to score.
Where's our linebacker?
Well, Savage again with a little fake there. Cuts it upfield. Goes for a Demon touchdown.
The Demon touchdown.
Nobody in that hole.
Lamoni will attempt the 2-point conversion.
Watch the quarterback roll out. And the quarterback.
I would stay deep for a while, but I mean, it's working.
It's going to be quarterback.
And Savage walks into the end zone there for a 2-point conversion. So, as we try to work through the scoreboard, it is 16-0 for the Demons, in favor of the Demons. So, a lot of action going on here to start this game. There's been some big fumbles. The Demons, that was really their first solid drive of the game. Mohawk defense is held tight, but they did have the fumble recovery in the end zone that went for 6, and then they were able to get a safety that put them to 8. And with that drive, they moved to 16-0. So hopefully the Mohawk offense can get going here as Lamoni gets set to kick off.
Cade Armstrong, Megan Decker, Ashton Ellison, and Emma Rulo. Sponsor of the Mohawk cheerleaders, Andrea Scott.
Watch the onside. We're missing somebody.
Templeton and Cormany
Taking it up for Lamoni.
back to receive for the Mohawks. Ansong in to kick again.
Somebody out there.
Caleb Templeton and Dalton Irvin back to return the kickoff.
Riley Hawkins running onto the field there to get on kickoff return, and goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds around the 15-yard line, so the kickoff out of bounds will draw the penalty. It's going to be a procedure penalty when they kick it out of bounds. So we'll see what Coach Whitlow decides to do here.
Moravia elects to have Lamoni.
It's like a re-kick. So Coach Whitlow wants to kick it again here and see what we can do. Looking for a big play. And Ansong teeing it up again here for the Demons. They're leading by a score of 16-0 here early in the second quarter. We'll see. Still got Templeton and Cormany back deep for the Mohawks. Well, that was not Ansong kicking it. That was a lefty, maybe number 1 it looked like. He snuck one in on me there. Looked like Jones with the kick there for Lamoni, so same result. Kick goes out of bounds, but it's, we're going to move them back again. So here we go. Lamoni's going to tee it up from the 20-yard line now after the 2 kick out of bounds penalties.
Harrison Sellers will tee it up again.
They're kicking.
Going against the lane or back.
What's that? I'd be at the 20. They're kicking in the lane. They haven't got it that far yet. I mean, that's before the 10 yards.
So the Mohawks here looking to receive. God, it's not Ansong in to kick. Well, it's not number 1 either. Looks like it's Sellers, maybe number 4 Sellers with a kick there. It's recovered by Cormany. Good solid run by Cormany out to the 30-yard line. So the Mohawks will take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. We got text coming in. The Mohawks got to find their swag.
First down and 10 to go for the Mohawks.
I couldn't agree more. Mohawks looking for a little swag. Joe Whitlow with some words of wisdom from Coach Rich Parker. He did used to say this too. Physical mistakes can hurt you, but the mental mistakes will cost you everything. So Mohawks looking to clean it up here, hoping to play some penalty-free ball. We've had some good plays that went for some yards. Penalties have held us back a little bit. So Mohawks looking for a drive here to try to get on the board and make this game close again. Different look out of the offense there for the Mohawks. And Brett Cormany with a tough run.
Brett Cormany on the carry for the Mohawks.
Gets back close to the line of scrimmage, but really tough run there by Brett Cormany. Gets back close to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the carry, brings up 2nd down.
Good effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Lamoni defensive front was swarming there. Kaylee Cloyd doing an excellent job on the camera. And here we go. Will Martin takes the snap. Mohawks looking to throw. He's running.
Just run.
And he throws it deep. And that pass is intercepted, but out of bounds.
He was shut off here.
He definitely pushed the receiver down to catch that ball. So not sure that couldn't have went for the Mohawks. But anyway, here we are. 3rd down, long 10 to go after that deep pass play was broken up. Will Martin throws it, and Bryce Castor gets turned around. That pass will fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down for the Mohawks.
Down and 10 to go for the Mohawks. Ball at the 29-yard line.
And here we go into punt for the Mohawks, number 32, Tanner Cormany. And again, I can't really see the number. It looks like Sellers, number 4, Sellers, back to return. There's another flag on the play. It's going to go against the Mohawks. So they're it's going to be at right around the 25-yard line. We're going to try the punt again here. So it's a little different here at this college facility. They got the big play clocks up at the end of the end zones, but if you're not used to looking at them, that's a challenge. That kick is almost blocked. Cormany does get it off, but there is a flag on the play. So we'll see what the call is. I don't think he got a hand on the ball. If you're going to hit the kicker, I do believe you have to touch the ball, or that's going to be a penalty. So we'll see what this results in here. Yep. It's going to be a first down for the Mohawks on roughing the kicker penalty. Again, that's a tough call on Lamoni. You got a guy trying to make a play and block the ball, but if you're going to commit to that, you have to get a hand on the ball. If you touch the ball, you can tackle the kicker, but if you miss the ball, it's going to be roughing the kicker every time. So big 15-yard penalty there for the Demons. Moves the Mohawks out to midfield. It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Fresh set of downs from the Mohawks, ball at the 39-yard line. Tanner Cormany on the carry for the Mohawks.
Tanner Cormany in on the carry for the Mohawks. Gets about 5 yards out of the play, and there's a flag down. It's going to be a personal foul against Lamoni. So a lot of penalties in this game, and we'll take them. It's going to be another 15-yard penalty on the personal foul. So that'll be after the 4-yard run. So the Mohawks are going to take over down inside the 25-yard line all the way to the 22. So the Mohawks are in business here with 8:38 to go here in the second quarter, trailing 16-0. And we'll see if the offense can get going here. 22 yards for making this a one-score game. Cormany on the carry again. Hard run. He's inside the 20-yard line. 3-yard gain down to the 19. So 2nd down and 7.
Four-yard gain on the carry brings up 2nd down and 6.
2nd down and 6. Again, we're working on the scoreboard. We're having some technical difficulties with it. Your score, though, Lamoni 16, Mohawks 0. Mohawks driving inside the 20-yard line. Got the handoff. He gets to the outside, but brought down for no gain.
Where he's met by Logan Jones. No gain on the carry. 3rd down. And
it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd down coming up for the Mohawks. Big 3rd down here inside Mohawks driving deep in Lamoni territory, so big 3rd down upcoming here. Mohawks got a good drive going. A couple big penalties on Lamoni, looking to get in the end zone. Okay, Will Martin takes the snap.
Come on, Will.
Oh, good pursuit there by Lamoni.
around the left side.
Mohawks had Will Martin out in front of Cormany going for the block, and there's just a few too many Lamoni Demons out there for Martin to tackle. So he gets it stopped. 4th down, 10 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. So Big play here for the Mohawks. And it looks like Moravia wants to talk it over. So timeout, Mohawks. We will pick up on our sponsors. Big thank you to all our sponsors. We got through a few of them here earlier. We'll get through the rest of them now.
Hardee's. Hardee's wishes everyone a happy and healthy playing season this year. Tune in to the Hardee's Football Preview Show on Keys IIC Fridays at 7 a.m. live from Hardee's in Albia. Proud to sponsor Moravia Athletics.
Got the Rathbun Marina. Rathbun Marina is the premier boating destination on Rathbun Lake. Rathbun Marina has over 200 slips and 88 campsites. A newly remodeled store, marine service and repair, fuel dock, boat and trailer storage, and tight security. If camping isn't your thing, stay at the Lakeside Inn, where every room has a lakeview balcony. Check out all the amenities at rathbunlakemarina.com. Proud sponsor of Moravia football. We're going to get going back. Fourth down and long 9 here for the Mohawks. Big play as they're driving, looking for a touchdown. And the snap goes to Will Martin. He's looking for room. He gets tackled right around the line of scrimmage.
Martin keeps the ball. He's stopped by Logan Jones, and the Demons hold. They'll take over possession of the
So
ball.
fourth down goes nowhere for the Mohawks. The Demons hold. And
First down and 10 to go for Lamoni. Ball at the 23-yard line.
that'll bring us first and 10 for Lamoni. Ball on the 23-yard line. All right, Lamoni takes over. First and 10 on the 23. Savage going out for the option. He does pitch it. Mohawks did good to get out there. Looking to see who was in on that stop. Looks like number 32, Tanner Cormany.
Savage pitches the ball to Mallon around the right side. Good for it.
Big pitch there, though. Goes for 9 yards.
Second down and 1 to go.
Second down and short for Lamoni. Just past the 30-yard line. Oh, the inside handoff. Mohawks had good penetration. The inside handoff goes right past them. It's down to the Mohawk 36-yard line. So Lamoni with a couple big plays here.
Ball into Mohawk territory, the 36-yard line.
So here we go. First and 10 for Lamoni. Ball at the Mohawk 36-yard line. Oh, he fakes the inside handoff, and Savage gets to the outside on the keeper. That's a beautiful ball fake there by Savage, and he's able to pop outside. Gets about 7 on the play. 7 on the play. Takes it to about the 29-yard line. So second down and 3. Lamoni moving the ball. See if the Mohawk defense can hold again here. Again, your score 16-0 Lamoni. And here at halftime, we'll work on getting the scoreboard going for you. We do apologize for the inconvenience. As anybody out there listening knows me, I'm not very tech savvy. So Savage goes for the deep ball, and he's got it.
Savage with a touchdown pass to Steve Ansong.
Yeah, your connection there, Savage to Ansong, he just threw that one up, and Ansong just caught it, fell into the end zone for a touchdown. So that score update there is 22-0 with the 2-point conversion coming. So big play there for the Demons. 4:52 to go here in the second quarter. That big pass play has Lamoni out in front, 22-0. And a little screen pass. The screen pass goes for a 2-point conversion, but there is a flag on the play. looks like illegal pick or something of that nature. Holding, not sure what they're going to call here. They're going to personal foul again. I think it had something to do there. Yeah, it looked like an illegal pick there that freed up their player. That's what the official was pointing at there. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. The 2-point conversion will happen back at the 18-yard line. So Mohawks looking to hold here, keep this a 3-score game. Savage back in the gun. He takes it. Big blitz by the Mohawks, and they are bringing the pressure. Hamilton, a lot of people around. Evans with the catch. Big pressure by the Mohawks, and Savage just able to slip it. Throws one into the end zone, and the jump ball goes to Lamoni, and they were able to capitalize on that. So your score now 24-0 after the 2-point conversion. And we got a couple more sponsors we'll get through here. Kaylee's going to bring you Beatty Electric.
Beatty Electric is your local full-service electric contracting firm offering industrial, commercial, farm, and industrial electrical installation for new construction, remodeling, and repairs. Give them a call at 641-724-9851 for all your electrical needs. Beatty Electric supports Mohawk football all season long. Go Mohawks!
All right, and then we got Slumberland Furniture is having their $2 million retirement sale going on right now. Additional discounts have been added. Stop in for the best selection soon. That's Slumberland Furniture in Oskaloosa.
Stephen Hansong, Caleb Templeton, and Dalton Irvin back to return the kick for the Mohawks.
All right, Caleb Templeton and Tanner Cormany back to receive for the Mohawks. The ball falls off the tee. Lamoni's going to have a kid out there to hold it. And Ansong back in the kick. Ansong with a good-looking kick, but it does bounce right out of bounds. So
kick off out of bounds.
So we're going to do the re-kick again after the kick goes out of bounds, and see what Lamoni does. Last time they switched the kicker and it went out of bounds again. So looks like Ansong's still teeing it up here for them. So see if the Mohawks can take advantage of this field position. They had a drive stall out deep in Lamoni territory the last time they had the ball after a couple big penalties. But Mohawks looking to score. They need to get something going on offense here. They've had some positive yards on run plays. Penalties have hurt, and ball security for both teams has been an issue after the big rainstorm came in. You have to believe it's a little slick out there on the field, and the ball's a little wet. So, and that ball goes straight out of bounds. So here we go again. Two kicks straight out of bounds. Mohawks looking to capitalize. Going to move it back to the 20-yard line and kick again. So, I mean, it doesn't take any time off the clock, but we're already in it for the long haul. So, if these kicks keep going out of bounds, we'll take the field position. And here we go. Ansong again into kick. This is third time's the charm, maybe. Hopefully it's the charm for the Mohawks. We got her held up on the tee here. Ansong kicks it, and it looks like this one's going to stay in bounds. Cormany with the return for the Mohawks. He does get outside. Big lane, big return. And Harmony gets knocked out of bounds. Here we go. Mohawks will take over 1st and 10 on Lamoni's 35-yard line. And we've got a little bit of time here in the second half. Mohawks need to get the offense going so we can get some positive momentum going into this halftime. The Mohawks do get the ball at the start of the second half, so a score here could be big. Martin back in the gun. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Ball's on the ground. It did get out of bounds. Big break there for the Mohawks. The ball's bouncing around everywhere. Just slippery with these field conditions. It's making it difficult, but Mohawks lose 5. Glad to retain possession, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 15 to go.
5-yard loss, 2nd down and 15 to go.
All right, Martin back again, takes the snap. It's on the ground again. And this ball's making it really difficult.
4-yard loss on the defensive coverage. Ethan
Mike Gray, I appreciate you texting in. It's always good to hear from our listeners. We sure enjoy bringing you the game, so glad you enjoy listening. Appreciate each and every one of you out there listening and supporting Moravia Athletics. So after that, it's going to be 3rd down for the Mohawks. Ball all the way back at their own 36-yard line. So we're looking at 3rd and 19 here. Martin back in the gun. Lamoni's getting good pressure. They set up the screen pass, and it is read. Good play there by Ansong. He read the screen the whole way, stayed back in coverage, and just picks it off. He's going to take over. He's able to return it a little bit. Yeah, 1st and 10, they'll take over on the 23-yard line. So big play coming up here for the defense as Lamoni will take over deep in Mohawk territory. Ansong just with a really good read on the screenplay, and he's able to get the pick. And just outside of halftime here, 3:48 to go. Lamoni takes over deep in Mohawk territory. Defense looking for a turnover of their own.
Would all members of the 2019 homecoming
Again, big thank you to all our listeners out there. Shoot us a text message. Let us know what you're thinking. And go Mohawks. Flag on the play. And the Mohawks have too many men on the field.
The illegal substitution assessed against the Mohawks. 5-yard penalty brings up 1st down.
5-yard penalty. Takes it inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Mohawk defense looking for a stop. 1st and 5. Handoff goes for a short gain. Gains about 1 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 4.
On the carry for the Demons.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
2nd down and 4.
Savage likes the option look, and he does it well. Inside handoff there. Goes for short yardage that time, but I'm sure we'll see it again. And Savage does take the snap. Pitches this time. had a chance on that play and slips the tackle, gets a good gain, and it'll go for a first down just outside the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 12. And Mohawk defense again looking to stiffen up here. Savage with a good pitch there. Just a good read. He drew the ends in there, linebacker in, pitched it. Hamilton had a chance to make the play, and they just put the slip on him, and good gainer there for the Demons. And Savage back to the air. There's flag on the play in the backfield.
There's a flag in the backfield.
Will Martin thrown to the ground on there in the coverage. Looked like he was making a play to catch the ball, and just defense by the offense there.
Personal foul targeting assessed against the Mohawks.
That's the first targeting penalty I've seen this year, but it does go against the Mohawks. I'm sorry I didn't get a good look at it, but that's the call on the field. Flag in the backfield was for targeting, so
First down for the Demons.
1st and goal for the Demons. Ball on the 6-yard line. See what the Mohawk defense can do here. Just outside of 2 minutes to go in the half. Zach Knapp with the tackle.
Exchange recovered by the Mohawks.
All right. Wasn't a tackle. Zach Knapp and Tanner Cormany in on the fumble recovery. Big stop for the Mohawks here late in the 2nd quarter. Mohawks will take over just at the 5-yard line with just over 2 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter, trailing 24-0.
Cormany, the ball carrier, takes it over the right side, brought down by Logan Jones.
Tanner Cormany on the carry for the Mohawks, gets out to the 8-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Mohawks. 2 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Mohawks looking to put a drive together here to end this half and get on the board and get back in this ball game. So Will Martin back in the gun. Tanner Cormany in motion. He takes the handoff, trying to get outside. Demons are everywhere out there. Everywhere out there. And they do stop progress at the 3-yard line. So 3-yard line, it's going to be 3rd down and 12 for the Mohawks, and Lamoni takes a timeout. Looking to capitalize on the Mohawk field position here with 3rd down coming up. All right. Team's coming back out after the timeout. Mohawks deep in their own territory. Just trying to make a play here, get a 1st down. 3rd down, 12. Ball on their own 3-yard line. So you have to think the Mohawks are gonna just run and try to make Lamoni burn another timeout. Sounds like there's rain coming down again now here in Lamoni. Templeton on the carry, gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th down and 12 from the 3-yard line. And another timeout, Lamoni. looks like they're going to put a little bit of either the play clock or not sure.
Official wants 125.
125 is going to go back on the clock here. So it's an interesting scenario. We're in the top portion of the press box, so if they need to make adjustments to the time, the Lamoni coach has to come over and yell down to get the time corrected. So it's interesting here with the double level at the press box here at the Graceland facility. Again, beautiful facility down here. And coming out of this timeout, it's going to be 4th down, 12 to go for the Mohawks. They are down 24-0.
124. 124.
Oh, looks like we're adjusting the clock to 124, so every second counts, they say. So Cormany back in the end zone to punt. Harrison Sellers back to receive. Mohawks looking for a clean snap. And Moravia is going to take a timeout to talk it over.
Timeout, Moravia.
It's going to be interesting to see with halftime coming up here. Storm's still expected to be rolling in, so we'll see. Hopefully we get this whole game in. We'll just have to see what the weather does. Pretty eventful storm earlier. So the Mohawks breaking out of the timeout. 4th down and 12 from their own 3-yard line. Tanner Cormany is going to be in the back of the end zone to punt. And Sellers is back to receive for Lamoni. Just a little over a minute to go here in the first half. Oh. Number 1, Jones
By Logan Jones, that's a safety.
with the block
And 2
punt.
more points for the Demons.
Second safety of this half. It's going to take it to 26. 26-0. Lamoni leads, and they will get the kickoff as well following the safety. So I think the Mohawks will be kicking from like their 15-yard line. So just a little over a minute to go here. Lamoni looking to capitalize on some points there. I guess if you're the Mohawks, better to give up 2 than 7. And say we're definitely a threat of lightning coming back into the scene, but we'll try to keep that at bay for now. So here we go. The Mohawks are going to kick following the safety. And they'll be kicking from the 15-yard line. So Moni, looks like Evans is back with Sellers to receive the kick. And your score, Lamoni 26, Moravia 0. All right, Mohawks in to kick. It's Tanner Cormany going to give the old safety boot here, and he does. Oh, he catches it right about the 20. Tries to get outside. He's going to be tackled. At the 32-yard line, there is a flag on the play. It's in the
Tanner Cormany.
It's in the back there. We'll see what happens. Is there going to be a block in the back on Lamoni? So 32-yard line, they're going to step that one back. It's going to be 10 yards back to the 22-yard line. So 1st and 10, Lamoni with a minute 12 to go here in the second quarter. leading 26-0. So Mohawk defense looking to gain some momentum heading into halftime here so they can regroup. Savage in underneath the center. And he does hand it off. And the run goes for a couple of yards. Several Mohawks in on that stop. Takes it out to the 26-yard line. So
Carried for 3 yards.
second down, 7 to go. Inside of a minute here.
Gavin Henry's in on the tackle for the Mohawks.
And here we go. Savage under center. Goes for the handoff. He keeps it this time. He's got the outside. Cuts back in. Still running. Still running. And he is going to go.
Touchdown, Demons!
Tough run there by Savage. He gets, he's able to break some tackles there on the far side of the field, and then he gets through and comes all the way across the field
2-point conversion
for
coming
a
for the Demons.
touchdown. That takes it to 32-0. So big play there by Patrick Savage. We've seen him for a couple of years now. Good football player out of Lamoni here with he's been commanding that option all night. And they're spread out wide for the 2-point conversion. He fakes the handoff, and the pass is incomplete. So 2-point conversion is no good.
Is unsuccessful.
It's going to be 33 seconds to go.
Remaining in the second quarter. Lamoni
Your score, 32-0 in favor of Lamoni. Mohawks could use a big kick return here for a touchdown. They've been inside Lamoni territory a couple times and just unable to cash in on any kind of field position. And I hate to say it too loud, but the Lightning looks to be back. So looks like we're still playing. So Lamoni's in to kick. As we try to hold off the weather and the Demons here in Lamoni. It's 32-0, 33 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Ansong in to kick again for the Demons. Templeton and Cormany back to receive for the Mohawks. That's a good kick by Ansong. Fielded back by the 12 by Templeton. Templeton cuts up a seam, gets out to the 24-yard line. A 12, 13-yard return there by Templeton. And there's 28 seconds to go here in the second quarter. It looks like Lamoni is getting ready for the halftime homecoming festivities. So we'll see what the Mohawks do here. 28 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Currently down 32-0. Looking for some positive momentum. And the Mohawks are going to kneel on the football and take this one into halftime and try to regroup as just some mishaps, turnovers. Lamoni able to capitalize, and the Mohawks honestly just haven't been able to capitalize has been the story of this first half. So teams are heading in. Lamoni leads 32-0. And as the homecoming festivities get started here, we're going to go ahead and bring you our sponsors one more time. A big thank you out there to all our local sponsors. We couldn't do this without you, and it is much appreciated. Get out and support our local businesses as much as you can. We appreciate all your support. And thank you to all our listeners. Take it away, Kaylee.
Beatty Electric. Beatty Electric is your local full-service electrical contracting firm, offering residential, commercial, farm, and industrial electrical installation for new construction, remodeling, and repairs. Give them a call at 641-724-9851 for all your electrical needs. Beatty Electric supports Mohawk football all season long. Go Mohawks.
The Lighthouse Church of the Nazarene in Moravia, Iowa. Lighthouse Church of the Nazarene welcomes you to worship with them Sundays at 10:30 and at 6 p.m. On Wednesdays at 7, there's activities for all ages. Whether you're visiting the lake area or a longtime resident, you'll be welcome at Lighthouse Church of the Nazarene. Lighthouse is a proud sponsor of Moravia athletes.
Double D Repair. Double D Repair southeast of Albia is an ag and heavy equipment repair shop. Take it to them or they'll come to you with their mobile service truck. Call Double D Repair for all your large and small equipment repairs. 641-777-6754. Double D Repair, proud sponsor of Moravia football.
The M&W Welding. M&W Welding has been in business in southern Iowa since 1979, located southeast of Moravia. They build inline and side-by-side hay trailers. They can also build all your tractor and skid loader attachments to get the job done. Proud sponsor of Moravia Athletics.
The Hall Tree. The Hall Tree, located on the west side of the square in Centerville. Women's fashion boutique carrying all the trendy name brand clothes from junior to plus sizes. Where fashion is fun and good customer service is a must. The Hall Tree on the square in Centerville. Proud sponsor of Moravia Athletics.
All right, next up we have Rathbun Marina. The Rathbun Marina is the premier boating destination on Rathbun Lake. Rathbun Marina has over 200 slips and 88 campsites, a newly remodeled store, marine service and repair, fuel dock, boat and trailer storage, and tight security. If camping isn't your thing, stay at the Lakeside Inn, where every room has a lake view balcony. Check out all the amenities at rathbunlakemarina.com, proud sponsor of Moravia football.
Hardee's. Hardee's wishes everyone a happy and healthy playing season this year. Tune into the Hardee's football preview show on KIC, Fridays at 7 a.m. live from Hardee's in Albia. Proud to sponsor Moravia Athletics.
All right, and then we have Slumberland Furniture in Oskaloosa. Slumberland Furniture is having their $2 million retirement sale going on now. Additional discounts have been added. Stop in for the best selection soon. That's Slumberland Furniture in Oskaloosa. Again, big thank you for all our sponsors out there. We're going to step away for a moment, see if we can get the scoreboard updated for you. Big thank you to all our listeners, and appreciate you tuning in to us. So we'll check back with you here shortly. Hopefully the lightning holds off, but we will keep you updated. Big thanks for listening to KIIC Thunder Country. All right, Mohawk fans, we do have a weather update down here from Lamoni. The storm has moved back into the area. There's a lot of lightning around the stadium here, and we have been informed that the Mohawks are going to go ahead and forfeit this game. So here at halftime, 32-0 is going to go. Coach Whitlow and the Mohawks deciding not to wait out this weather delay down here in Lamoni. So we will give you our sponsors one more time, and we'll pack it up and call it a night. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Here come the sponsors for one last round.
Double D Repair. Double D Repair, southeast of Albia, is an ag and heavy equipment repair shop. Take it to them or they'll come to you with their mobile service truck. Call Double D Repair for all your large and small equipment repairs. 641-777-6754. Double D Repair, proud sponsor of Moravia football.
We have Lighthouse Church of the Nazarene. Lighthouse Church of the Nazarene welcomes you to worship with them Sundays at 10:30 and 6 p.m. On Wednesdays at 7, find activities for all ages. Whether you're visiting the lake area or a longtime resident, you'll be welcome at Lighthouse Church of the Nazarene in Moravia, Iowa. Lighthouse is proud of Moravia athletes.
The Hall Tree. The Hall Tree, located on the west side of the square in Centerville. Women's fashion boutique carrying all the trendy name brand clothes from junior to plus sizes. Where fashion is fun and good customer service is a must. The Hall Tree on the square in Centerville. Proud sponsor of Moravia Athletics.
M&W Welding. M&W Welding has been in business in southern Iowa since 1979. Located southeast of Moravia. They build inline and side-by-side hay trailers. They can also build all your tractor and skid loader attachments to get the job done. Proud sponsor of Moravia Athletics.
Hardee's. Hardy wishes everyone a happy and healthy playing season this year. Tune into the Hardee's Football Preview Show on KIIC Fridays at 7 a.m. Live from Hardee's in Albia. Proud to sponsor Moravia Athletics.
All right, Rathbun Marina. Rathbun Marina is the premier boating destination on Rathbun Lake. Rathbun Marina has over 200 slips and 88 campsites, a newly remodeled store, marine service and repair, a fuel dock, boat and trailer storage, and tight security. If camping isn't your thing, stay at the Lakeside Inn, where every room has a lakeview balcony. Check out all the amenities at rathbunlakemarina.com, proud sponsor of Moravia football.
Summerlin Furniture is having their $2 million retirement sale going on now. Additional discounts have been added. Stop in for the best selection soon. That's Summerlin Furniture in Oskaloosa.
All right, and last up we have Beatty Electric. Beatty Electric is your local full-service electrical contracting firm offering residential, commercial, farm, and industrial electrical installation for new construction, remodeling, and repairs. Give them a call at 641-724-9851 for all your electrical needs. Beatty Electric supports Mohawk football all season long. Go Mohawks! And for Joe and Kaylee Cloyd down here in Lamoni, again, your final score is going to be Lamoni 32, Moravia 0. And again, big thank you to KIIC Thunder Country for bringing you the live stream of Mohawk football. We will be back home for the next couple of weeks before we head on the road to Afton and then finish up the season at home against Lennox. So the Mohawks go, they'll be 1-4 following tonight's game, and Lamoni moves to 4-1. So big thank you to all our listeners out there as we pack up and head home. Thank you for listening, and have a good night.